Hey guys, it's Anime Caveman. Today I'm going to be reading the second episode of Hinomaru Sumo. And I gotta say, this episode, while the animation quality kind of made me take pause, and admittedly it was pretty bad in some sequences because it was just straight up still shots. There were times when there was like an action set piece and it was just done to like one or two still frames, and while that kind of did piss me off, the episode was still above average. And let me explain why, despite that. Because for one, this episode did a great job of putting in subtle bits of character development for Yuma, reflecting on his loss, thinking about it, so that it isn't just Yuma loses, then next scene, he wants to join the sumo club. I like how in this episode you have him think about the time where he got beat up by just a single punch from Ushio, and then you see him reflect on it, think about it. Then he thinks about when he told him that, hey, you should, that if you join the sumo, then you'll find out why you lost the way you did. And it was nice to see him reflect on that, because when he finally wanted to become, at least go into the sumo club, that was a good character development piece, because there was an arc going out throughout the episode, so that it didn't just seem forced that, oh, I got beat up, I want to join automatically. No, he actually gave it some thought, and that's pretty good, because in some animes, at times, you might have a character join immediately after a kind of loss like that, and when they make some kind of big decision, and it's too quick, and I like how this episode, no, it gives you some time. And then aside from that, I also like how this episode shows his Yuma's sweet side near the end when he's giving Kat some food too. And then you see him humbled, so you even get a bit of character development from him, because he forgives Ushio's friend. I mean, he doesn't forgive, he apologizes for the things that he did towards Ushio's friend. And I like that. That was a super sweet scene. And I can't wait to see how this episode's going to go when it comes to developing Yuma. So that's a positive. And then other positives was Kunisaki. When he showed up, oh my goodness, man, this boy, or this man, because seriously, this dude has a man body. When he was introduced saying that he wants to be a mixed martial artist, I was like, yes. Because I love seeing that kind of stuff in real life, MMA fighting. So when he said that he wants to take up different types of combat sports in order to diversify his skills. I like how at the first they introduced the conflict in this episode where he doesn't want to join, and so him and Ushio have a friendly sparring session, and Ushio wins. And I like that kind of stuff, because for one, you still have Kunisaki keep his original goal, but simultaneously though, he's not going to take up some of the elements of sumo and implement it into his mixed martial arts fighting. At least that's what the episode implies. So I like that too. You have characters coming around the sumo club having their own different goals, and that should diversify the anime more. So more and more positives in this episode. And then this fight scene with Ushio was pretty well animated, with the exception of maybe the final impact frame where it kind of like didn't show when his body collided with the floor, and that kind of made the scene less powerful than it could have been. So that was probably one of the complaints I had about this episode. But the animation wasn't atrocious. It got the job done. And at least the artwork was great. Everything was on model and it looked great. And then Reina, also a different character introduced, was pretty funny. Even though she had kind of a bitchy attitude, she seems like she's going to be the token tsundere character. So her scenes should be fun. And at the very least, her attitude towards Ushio was justified, because her brother is Yuma and he got beat up. And that's pretty sweet to see that at the very least. She does have a lot of caring for her brother, even though it's done in her tsundere-like ways. So that was pretty sweet too. Can't wait to see where she goes. And who knows, they might develop her character enough so that she's really likable for all we know. So that's another plus. And and then the music in this episode. It was just blood pumping. If there's anything that Hinomaru Sumo does fucking well, it is the music. It is just so powerful. It really gets you into the sports sequences, and I love it. And I can't wait to see what happens when we actually get into an actual tournament. Like, what type of tracks are going to be stored up for the epic moments. Oh my goodness, I can't wait! And then this episode had a bit of good humor too, like when Uchi tried to cook some kind of food and it tasted like crap to everyone except for Kunisaki. So that was also a nice positive right there too. And yeah, I'm going to rate this episode an overall 7 out of 10. I didn't rate it a 7.5 or 8 out of 10 because of some of the animation failings. But this episode's still above average, and it makes me excited to see what's gonna come out for more. So anyways, guys, for anime onlys, what are your thoughts about this episode? And for manga fans, how's this anime stacking up to the manga? Is it going through the chapters quickly, or is it going through them slowly? Personally, as an anime only, I think the pacing's just right. It gets characters introduced quickly, but at the same time, it gives focus to the other new characters, and it gives itself room to breathe. So anyways, guys, these are my thoughts. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below, so it isn't just me just talking about the anime. I want to see everyone else's opinions. And for everyone else, rate the video, subscribe if you want to see more reviews and live reactions, and I'll see you guys next week. And I'll try to be on time Friday. Can't make any promises, but I'll try. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a swell day. Bye-bye.